Welcome to the FFdotnet podcast, episode 144. It has been a little while. I got my light fixed, thanks to a very generous uncle who came over last weekend and helps us get some things done. So thanks to that, let there be light. Let there be podcast. And I am your friendly neighborhood flame flash. So for now, let's start into the Raptor report, shall we? Oh, look at that. I'm nearly capped on honor, so I'll have to go fix that. Perhaps we'll do that first. But to start things off, we're going to hit that Raptor report. Once we shrink my minion, there we go. The last week that we had a Raptor report was, well, I received it May 3rd. So we're looking at, losing another month, basically. And I apologize for that. Just no light. Makes it a lot harder to do. A lot harder. We're going to at least empty my bags a little bit before we depart to Storm Shield. But Raptor report-wise, the phone keeps going to sleep because I get distracted. WoW, naturally. Mario Kart 8. Pokemon Shuffle, and Mario Golf World Tour. Now, it's interesting because a few of these I haven't come back to since then, which is both unfortunate and slightly funny that there they are sitting on this Raptor report. So we'll go to the next one. So this one was received May 10th. WoW, Mario Kart 8, Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm at this point has launched. Can you believe it? It seems like it's been far too long. Waiting. Hungrily. Pokemon Shuffle, Mario Kart World Tour, and some Terraria. Kind of looking for, say, some original content, if there is any. May 17th, that week, snuck in some Nintendo Land, some Hearthstone, Mario Kart 8, Wii Fit U. And then, of course, World of Warcraft. We're catching up. We are catching up to more present. So let's hit the primal vendor over here.
You need something?
It's another great way to empty one's bags. Buying
Safe travels.
primal bloods. And then mailing them off to a random character that has been storing them for me. Or the Savage Bloods. There we go. Off to Storm Shield we go. So, what's so significant about the May 24th edition of the Raptor Report is I had my birthday the very day before, May 23rd. I got a PS4. So, starting from Raptor Report on the 24th on, there's the potential for PS4 games, and that's just darn cool. That's what that is. Injustice, Gods Among Us. This one's a little bit rough around the edges. I'm surprised it's only a rated T. Just gets a bit violent. I was expecting Street Fighter level, and what I got is somewhere between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. So no, there's not a lot of blood, but it gets a little bit darker than I would expect. And I am glad you have the finest wares in the land. So let's see, what would be useful? I don't know what would be useful. Do I have all of the heirlooms that I can buy with honor? Because maybe if I don't have that, I'll go off and do that purchase instead. It's looking that way, isn't it? Yep, it's looking that way. The rest is rings and trinkets and things that I don't really care about. Oh well. So, Injustice. A little rough around the edges, especially, say, playing as the Joker. A little unnerving, perhaps. I don't know what to spend my honor points on. No. But there's that. Mario Party 10 for the Wii U. Awesome game. There's that fun, and it really is fun, Bowser mode. So you dress up, one of the players dresses up as Bowser, holding the gamepad, and chases around everybody else. And everybody else tries to survive. You know, get to the finish line beforehand. I quite enjoyed it. Both as the Bowser and not. I really don't know what to do for my honor points, so I'm going to buy 3 primal spirits and call it good. Race the Sun. So this is a Vita and PS4 game. It's a runner. It's a fun runner, not heavy on the graphics by any means. And it's a great one to just sit back with and relax, really. I've quite enjoyed it. The whole family has. Red Flare has quite enjoyed it as well. Ooh, big angry something or other that I just mounted on. Quite loud. But Race the Sun. PS4 is really amazing. Is we have, having come from the PS3, I am used to, say, downloading one game at a time, hunting for games on the PlayStation Network. You don't have to do that. Your library is just right there, ready, willing, and able. And that is such a huge bonus. Why do I have herbs in my bank on my druid? Weird.
Off with ya.
But it's such a huge bonus. It's amazing. Because as I was setting it up, you know, naturally there's some download time. You have to download any updates. But it pretty much did all of that for me. I was not expecting that, that's for sure. All my pets healthy. They are not. Now they are. So that was just highly satisfying. Highly satisfying. Setting up the PS4. And then enjoying it. Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition, for instance. PS4. PlayStation Plus, my friends. Even if you still just have a PS3, I hope as you venture out and grab your your free PS Plus games that you make sure to grab those games that aren't aren't for your particular console, because it's a huge bonus. And that was a really nice ring upgrade. I should have
Hey there.
been in my other spec, but oh well.
Be careful.
What's on your mind?
Just tossing another item that I found in my bags randomly into the bank. There we go. So, next up was the unfinished one. Now, I technically didn't play this one. I was enjoying watching TJ play this one, but it was still a satisfying experience, so I included it. I liked the game. It's a weird exploration, throw black paint on a white canvas and see what sticks kind of situation. Highly unexpected, but enjoyable. Very enjoyable. The same is true for SteamWorld Dig. Not the throwing things around part, but just unexpected but enjoyable. Very It's a dig dug with exploration elements. And if you are too young for Dig Dug, go Google it. And get off my lawn. So, how about afterwards? 5 days ago. Well, 5 days ago, Destiny shows up. The PlayStation 4 gorgeous version of Destiny shows up on my Raptor report. I'm highly impressed. Still. Renting it from Redbox to check things out was absolutely an excellent idea.
You need something?
And I have no regrets from now having Destiny. Quite awesome. Of course, TJ's leveled farther than I, but he gets to stay home. It's summer now. Little twerp's 13. Mario Party 10 shows back up. More Bowser play. Trying to get each kid a chance to be Bowser. I don't think all of them have yet. Maybe we can rectify that this weekend. DC Universe Online. So, again, from PS4 to PS3, or PS3 to PS4, this was on PS4, or 3, before. But every time you wanted to sit down and play it, you had to sit down and download it, basically. Again. Because unless you're in it a lot, you're going to miss all of the updates. It's just how it's going to work out. But not with the PS4. With the PS4, you get automatic downloads and updates. So suddenly, You
Well
can
met.
sit down and play this game whenever you want to, just like it should be. Now, I did notice that the game feels a little dated at this point, just with how it looks. But that's about it. It's still fun. It's still satisfying. I still enjoyed myself. And that's the point of gaming. Injustice shows back up. I believe that was the evening that actually sat down and heavily played. Just we passed the controllers around. We got a second controller, and one person would win, and we'd pass the controller to somebody else, and it was really enjoyable. It's a good game. It's unfortunate that it's so rough around the edges, because otherwise we'd probably play it more. Pix the Cat. Now this is a weird... Alright, get off my lawn again. I'm going to compare it to Snake. If you're not familiar with Snake or Snake games, Tron Light Cycle. You're the cat getting eggs, which turn into little ducklings, which you then usher to their homes, their holes. I liked it. It was good. I have played it, and it was good. And now we get to decide what gets sold. We'll play the game. What gets sold?
What can I do for you?
I'm on the hunt for transmog. For those wondering on the stream. Because if it's good transmog, I will post it to the auction house. If it looks stupid, I sell it. And I start slowly looking like a clown. That one we'll try. I don't think that one will go. I am such a noob when it comes to the transmog stuff still. But I'm trying to learn, and the only way you can learn what the market is on your server is to experiment. Yikes, those are ugly pants. Oh, same model. Exact same model. If it's a rejected transmog of the item level over 500, I then send it to my mage to disenchant. But back to the Raptor report. Transistor comes up next, another free PlayStation Plus game that's just absolutely awesome. I have been really enjoying this one. I think I've actually been coming back to this more than I have the games like Destiny. I've been enjoying the story. I've been enjoying the gameplay, like how to traverse in the battle system. I even uploaded to YouTube and the blog a PS4 share of Transistor. So that's how much I enjoyed it.
With honor, friend.
So if you're curious a little bit about that, feel free to pop over there to FFdotnet and see that in action. I am going to redress my main. There we go. And then go outfit my minions with armor pieces before sending them out on another mission. So I need the Shatrath Harbor, and it just keeps not coming up. It's slowly driving me nuts. Okay. So after Transistor, so I did a lot of experimenting, you know, trying everything out on the PS4. Airmech Arena. This is Superman absolutely loves this game because you get to play as a transformer. But think MOBA with you're more micromanaging. It's more like a real-time strategy game meets MOBA, which that's pretty neat. Hohokum, it's kind of a zenning out experience. Really hard to describe. If you have PlayStation Plus, try it out. Otherwise, YouTube. Maybe somebody's done a PS4 share on it. Oh, the add-on has been upgraded. Let's just upgrade your armor too. There. I try to upgrade the lowest follower first. Just seems like the way to do it. That way we slowly, in kind of a balanced way, get everybody upgraded. There we go. That's all my tokens. All my upgrade tokens. Time for some gold. More upgrade tokens. And a bunch of random XP crap. Of course, Red Fleur was on earlier, I think, and helped me while I was cooking dinner. She was helping me arrange my missions, so a lot of the good stuff's already been grabbed, naturally. Naturally! While I was in Storm Shield, I really should have done my Seals of Tempered Fate, or whatever they're called this time around. What are they called this time around? Yeah, Seals of Tempered Fate. But oh well. Looks like Red Flare earned 68 gold. I like to send her about 10% of whatever I happen to earn from my garrisons. I've got more garrisons up and running, so just, you know, help her out. She helps me out. It's a nice, good, nice balance. I think that's everything on this character. That was longer than I expected, but it's been a while since I've been in WoW. Resogun. So, Resogun, typical Defender style. I just keep going back to really old games and comparing them, so you then have to go Google. I'm sorry. But you fly around, you shoot at the enemies, you try to rescue humans. It's fairly straightforward. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Another MOBA. But not too shabby. It's fun being a zombie or a plant and protecting your spots. I've really enjoyed it. Another satisfying experience. So, hi Harrison. Excuse me. So there's that. Yeah, it's another MOBA. It's like a first-person MOBA, so there's not a lot to say about it. More Guacamelee, more Resogun, more Race the Sun. So quite a bit of gaming, actually. I'm surprised. We better get cracking on the news, eh? Alright, Drac. Mail off any herbs you have. Good job. It seems he keeps ending up with an unsold enchant, which is a little bit obnoxious, but oh well. I'm going to relocate that dude. And then hop. There we go. Hey, do work orders.
Hello.
What do I pay you for? Oh, I don't pay
Have
you.
a good one.
Why does the tailoring one hide over here?
Hello. See you
Oh, well.
around.
Yeah, we'll see. Do I have enough for a hexweave bag? Almost. I should really up that to 4. There we go. That way I can fully outfit Draconius and hexweave bags. Or somebody else in hexweave bags. But let's see here. Wow, subscriptions dipped. To 7.1 million from the 10 million. We had the Mystic Rune Saber mount come to the store. It's a neat store. Or it's a neat mount. The retail starter bundle for heroes. I posted a picture of it actually on Monk of Mists. It's awesome. 5 heroes, a skin, and a mount. So, if you really wanted to, you could pick this up, give it to 4 friends, like hand a code out each, and suddenly you have fully outfitted a team to play heroes. You hadn't thought of that, had ya? Kel'Thas has joined the roster. And now popping over to one other Blizzard game, Hearthstone, Magni Bronzebeard is coming as another warrior skin, basically. Warrior panel. Might as well think of him as a skin, though. Now this was announced a little while back. I feel like I am competing with... Wow. I'm going to turn it down real quick. You don't want to mute it. There. So, Nintendo is bringing Rise to Universal Studio. I don't mention it on the show notes, but play.nintendo.com, for instance, Nintendo is trying to reconnect with kids. Because if you're a... Well, the NES is approximately 30 years old in the United States now. It's getting up there in age. The kids who played it are having kids. My kids recognize Mario and who Mario is, but I prioritize Nintendo. We had a Wii U before we had a PS4. Nintendo is fun. That's it. It's not about the fancy graphics, which are gorgeous, and Destiny on the PS4, but it's not about that. The goal isn't that on the Wii. Never has been. Anyway, um, other gaming. Civ Beyond Earth has announced Rising Tide. So we get our Civilization Alpha Centauri water cities. Water cities. Cool. Sims 4 Luxury Party Stuff Pack. I was a sucker for Sims 4, or for Sims 3. We would grab all the stuff packs, we would grab everything. But Sims 4 and the customizability of Sims 4 just doesn't grab us. And because it doesn't, we haven't gotten it yet.
For the Alliance.
It's on my watch list, but it's going to have to drop in price. It's going to have to be a budget title before I'll even be truly tempted to pick it up. Just how it is. Don't I have some more boxes? Yeah, they're there. WildStar has announced it's going free to play. Now, this was another one of those MMOs out there, theoretically a WoW killer.
Can I help you?
Of course, wasn't. And now they are enjoying the aftermath of that. Alright, Draconius. So why are you running away and not selling off some of these things? Well, because he is going to mail them to my main, my druid, so she can demo them. Why have the druid demo it? Well, because it's a female model. And people are most likely shopping for their female models for transmog. Just what it looks like to me. That's my assumption. I think... Oh, those are actually better. Wow. Thank you, Salvage Yard. I got a pants upgrade. Now, where did those pants go? They're there. Oh, I hate it when I get luminous shards. They aren't as good as the dusts, for my purposes. Okay. Terraria is coming to the Wii U. World of Warcraft, Super Mario Bros. 1, Tetris, Pong, Pac-Man. All introduced into the inaugural Video Game Hall of Fame. Awesome. Of those, there's not a single one I haven't played. Steam has woken up, seen the light, and now offers refunds. With a catch. You have to have not played the game or the bundle, if it was part of a bundle, for 2 hours, and it can't be over 14 days since you last purchased it. Which, both of those seem fairly reasonable, so I'm not too worried.
Greetings.
I have no judge of what weapons are cool for transmog, so I usually just sell them all off. So, NASA may have... Now, the reason I'm so happy about Steam issuing refunds is because we had quite the time trying to get our money back for Valiant Hearts, because Ubisoft wanted to wrap not only Steam around it for DRM, but their own DRM around it, which was ridiculous. We said heck no. Heck no. Okay, that's kind of a cool axe. We'll keep that. Hey, a shield. Meh. And more wands. I'm not sure who I should send that axe to. Oh well. And I just lost my place on the podcast notes list. Where did it go? There we go. So, definitely really happy about the refunds, though. NASA supposedly has discovered warp drive, or warp field. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool idea.
Light bless you.
We have the man who filmed Freddie Gray arrested. Something's rotten in River City, my friends. That just doesn't seem... I think the word I'm looking for is kosher. It doesn't seem right at all. At least have the decency to wait just a little while before, arresting him for whatever it was. Try to separate the two events, unlike what anybody is currently doing. U.S. is currently facing, segues, a poor UN human rights review. So what does that mean? It means the UN thinks we're doing a bad job of taking care of our citizens. Given, excuse me, the Freddie Gray situation, I think they're probably right. Just saying. Luke gets a big weapon upgrade. Alright. This was probably one of the reasons why my inboxes were, or my inventories were so full. Go for the gold, my friends. Alright. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter have been renewed for another season. Cool. Both good shows. Both good on them that it's happened. Elsewhere in entertainment, Gem and the Holograms trailer came out. I don't really see a lot of tie-in with the old television series, but still, the trailer definitely hooked my 11-year-old little miss who is interested in seeing it. Probably a Netflixable one, that's for sure. Supergirl promo is awesome. If you haven't seen it yet, go forth, go find it, go see it. I am definitely looking forward to catching this one on Hulu. Hopefully it's available on Hulu. And there's the enchant I want to sell off. I've been trying to post that thing for a while now. A Mega Man TV series, animated, is in production. So that's cool. Mega wow! And then, let's see. GameStop has bought ThinkGeek. I know, right? It's just weird to think about. GameStop has bought ThinkGeek. It makes sense because they need another revenue stream, but it's just weird to think about. So, the Supreme Court has said you're entitled to be stupid and not be charged. So this is regarding a post somebody made on Facebook. Rhymed the words to a quote-unquote rap, and it was construed as a threat against the X. Well, the court basically just said, we didn't really agree with the ruling, go back to a previous iteration, or previous trial. Old Dowell Crater. Alright. But just that you have to better consider the state of mind of the person posting it. They left a lot up in the air. I'm hoping it gets reconsidered, or a similar case gets reconsidered, so we can really define how this goes. An employee was fired for disabling their mobile app. So, wow, these guys are making up crap. It's so funny. In trade chat. Why am I even getting distracted with trade chat? But it tracks you. The company was tracking their every move. Every move. Every move you make, I'll be watching you. This person thought, no, I'm not going to have that, especially not while not on company time. And that was that. And fired for it. Yuck. Google and Oracle Java API appeal. Just Department weighed in and basically said, hey, why don't we not take this to the Supreme Court? Now, what was going on is the Java API, Google says, we are trying to not steal, not license, we're just trying to lightly pass information to another software platform, and that's where the API comes in. They're not trying to steal anything, they're not trying to take credit, they're just trying. While Oracle says, hey, you're using some of our code, stop it or pay us. Personally, I think Google's in the right, but we'll have to wait and see if it goes further. Justice Department is agreeing with Oracle. Lastly, Black Widow does not appear on a movie scene toy. So, Age of Ultron, no spoilers, but we have Black Widow being dropped off by a Quinjet on a motorcycle, riding out onto the street. Well, in the toy line, for some odd and unknown reason, instead it's Captain America. What the crap? Why? Shame on them. My soon-to-be 7-year-old doesn't give a crap what gender the characters are. He just has fun. That's it. As he should. So why steal a scene from Black Widow and put Captain America on it? I mean, Captain America's a cool dude too, but he wasn't the one on the scene. He was off elsewhere. Black Widow rode in, saved the scene, and then gets denied the toy. Doesn't make any sense. Alright. That has been a longer than expected episode 144. I'm Flameflash. You can pop in and follow me on Twitter as Flameflash. Podcast at FFdotnet if you have questions or comments, or leave the comment on the blog. And thank you. I hope now that I have light to do this more frequently. And E3 is coming up, so I really hope to be able to do this more frequently. Because otherwise there's a lot of news there. So for now, this is Flameflash, signing off.